Am I the a-hole for calling the wedding off after my significant other made me choose her or my best friend? Me and my SO have been in a relationship for about 5 years now. Me 27 male, and she a 28 female. We met after I moved across the country at a local coffee shop. I was the regular customer, and she was the cute barista that always remember my order. After a few months she asked me for my number and bam. We started dating 10 months later. She is a great person, but she has always had an issue with my best friend. My best friend is a female, and I love her like a sister. We have known each other for years now, and she's practically family. If you ask me to name the people I most care about in this world, it's my SO, parents, and my BFF. Me and her are super close. Like I said, we see each other as siblings and talk about everything. As we got older, of course, I understood things had to change. I would often end conversations with saying take care, I love you, etc., and maybe a hug or something like that. As she or I got on a relationship, we stopped that because, well, we didn't want to cause problems for the other person. My BFF is married and lives a few states away, but we make plans to at least call each other on the phone, or play some video games at least once a month to talk and catch up. To me, she's family, that's all. My little sister and I'm her big bro. Well, my SO has always been iffy about me and my BFF. I try to tell her that she's just a friend, a sister to me, that's all. That when we were younger, people would ask if we were dating and we both laughed. There is literally nothing there romantically, it's just friendship and seeing each other as siblings. I've even talked to my BFF less, and changed things so my SO wouldn't get mad or get upset. But whenever my BFF got married, she didn't have a bridesmaids. I was her best man instead of having bridesmaids. And when I get married, I wanted to have her as my best man. My SO thinks it's ridiculous that why would I want her. I told her that I grew up with my BF and it was like asking my sister to do it. She had gotten mad and wants me to pick one of my male friends. She's literally told me that it seems that I would pick my BFF over her. Which I told her was a lie. I even told her I would talk to her less. So finally I told her that she was just being unfair. I never say anything when she goes out with her BFF. And well, her BFF is a gay man. He is an awesome guy, funny, smart, and we both like sports. We both play lots of sports together and get along. He even goes on double dates with us, him and his boyfriend. I never told her anything, not even when she went to Vegas with her BFF for a week. Or whenever they go for weekend road trips with her BFF and his boyfriend. I trust her, and I'm not the jealous type. So I finally asked her that what would she do if I asked her to pick me or her BFF. Because she has constantly said this to me as a joke. Saying would you pick me or your BFF? Or saying stuff like I know who's the most important person in your life, insert BFF name. So I finally had enough and asked her the same question, who she would pick. She got defensive right away and said it wasn't the same. Because the issue with me and my BFF is related to the wedding. I've been talking to my BFF about it, because I needed to vent. She told me that if it helped she was willing to maybe stop talking to me for a while to not create problems for me. Or that maybe it would be better to not be friends anymore because well, my SO is not comfortable without friendship. Like we have been friends since I was 5 years old. At that moment I realized that nobody should make me pick between them and my friends. So I gave it much thought and called the wedding off. I mean, if she's getting this upset about this, it's just going to cause more problems in the future. So am I the asshole for cancelling the wedding? Edit. So after the many comments and many people asking and saying I left some things out, let me tell you the whole story. Yes, me and my BF have a weird friendship/relationship. We both know that and we admit. Not a lot of guys know when their best friend is on their period. Or hug her to make her feel better or cuddle. Yeah, it's strange, but this was when we were younger. During my high school years I was really depressed. I wanted to end it all. Me and my BF had never been that close with our parents. So we had each other, so when my BF found out what I was struggling with, she moved it with me. Our parents didn't say anything because we would literally spend the nights at each other's places all the time. During this time she was with me, she's the whole reason I got better. She would feed me, help me shower, everything. I would tell her how I wanted to end it all, and she would cry and hug me. She made me promise her something, and told me that I could never break it no matter what. If I was her friend, and loved her, I would have to keep that promise. She made me promise that I wouldn't hurt myself, to do it for her because she couldn't live without me. So I decided to get help and thankfully I was able to recover thanks to her help. She missed starting college so she could be with me. Yeah, we once talked about dating, but I told her that I didn't want to risk our friendship if it didn't work, so we never dated. Yes, we talked about it, marriage, always being together, getting married together. We saw each other naked, because we would shower together, but we never had sex. During college we did stupid stuff, that is things people don't do with their friends. But what me and her have is complicated and I can't explain it. We would often sit there hearing the other person have sex. We would text each other letting us know when we were bringing a person on over so the other could listen. Yes, I know that's weird and not normal, but it's our friendship. We made a promise to always be together, that we would never let anyone get in our way. That we would always be the other person's most important person. We would write letters to each other, explain how we would have a life together, get married and live together if we ever decide to get together. How we both knew that we would leave anyone to be with each other. This was when I was 20-21, and my SO found those letters. I keep them in a box in which I keep my most valuable items in my life. But ever since she got married at 23, nothing like that has happened. She's just my friend, we don't hold hands anymore, or kiss, or hug, we are just friends. With a very messed up friendship that helped us get over our difficult childhood. I have never had any kind of contact with my BF like that again ever since she got married. In reality, I probably know I am the asshole, and she deserves better. Someone that can make her priority, because my BF will always be my priority, and I know I'm one of hers. She always lets me know that she can't live without me. Maybe we do have an emotional affair without knowing it,